We're standing where his car was parked and where he completely vanished.
Remember, if there's a bear, we have to be loud.
Message M32. We're sorry. Your
It's cutting out like his would.
Cutting out.
Whoa.
It's literally a bullet.
He could be in this area.
What is up, Evil Crew? Today we are back in the location of Daniel Gallardo, and thanks to his sister, we have a bunch of new details, including his very last text messages that he sent to his girlfriend.
We're in the National Forest, which is where a lot of missing 411 cases take place. They take place in national forests, national parks, all over federal land. And this case, we would say, matches the missing 411 criteria, wouldn't
That's
you say?
right, exactly.
Of course, we don't get to decide though. That's up to David Politis.
So we believe he may be right here in this very forest, and we're gonna tell you guys why in a minute. And we're gonna head down to the location and we're gonna start our search there.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna also reveal all the new clues never before heard by anybody, new details that have never ever been revealed to anybody anywhere.
And we're gonna tell you along the way on our journey there. We're about, what, a mile away?
Yeah, we're about a mile away.
Let's go.
We are currently driving down the very exact road his vehicle had traveled down. It's pretty crazy for a lowered
Nissan
car that's really lowered in a Nissan, and then we get a lot of people like, I'll drive my car down there anything. I could drive my car down there all day long. Well, this is a guy who really loved his lowered vehicle, okay? Very lowered, and he drove it down this road. He would have been scraping all over all this. It never comes through the camera as crazy as it is in real life, okay? Just for those people who are gonna say that, there's your shout out.
Either he drove down this road or someone else drove his vehicle down this road. And again, we're like a mile and a half away. Let's go. And we're gonna get our GoPros on in a minute, because like we always say, this is kind of a sketchy area. I mean, he disappeared out here. And there are other missing 411 cases around here. They're a little bit further though.
Yeah, but there's definitely a cluster not too far from here.
Yeah, there's a cluster not too far from here. Not in this direct area though. This is just his disappearance area.
Yes.
So let's go. So we're getting our GoPros on our noggins so that we can film any encounter we have with anybody out here. We've already seen a couple people. We saw one truck with a camper that kind of looks like the one we saw.
Exactly, looks like exactly the same vehicle that was here last time that came creeping up on us. But we're not sure if that's him.
But
And
there's people out here.
there's a ton of people, and it should be noted that his vehicle is really found during this time of year because everyone's cutting down trees right now, I guess, for Christmas. So
We also have to be careful for bears, mountain lions, ticks, coyotes.
and mosquitoes now, West Nile virus.
Oh,
I'm telling you,
yes.
things are just getting worse and worse for the people who like being outdoors.
So we have to be careful, and if we have any encounters with anybody, any encounters with crazy animals, we're gonna capture it because we got these things on our noggin. So let's go.
We are very, very close to where his vehicle was found, but look at what we saw. This wasn't here the last time we came. Someone spray painted a face up here that's crying.
On October 28th in 2015, somehow Daniel Gallardo, his car ended up out here and he completely vanished without a trace. Just 2 days before this, he had come up from Barstow to Reno to start a new job with his cousin named Marcos. Now, according to all the news and the media, they said he was on his way to work when this happened, but we have new information thanks to Daniel's sister that this is not actually what was really going on. Thanks to Daniel's sister, she sent us his very last text messages from that very day, and we're gonna show them to you when we get to his actual car location. It's where a hunter found his vehicle nearly a year after Daniel vanished. So we're gonna go and conduct a search, and if you want to see our first search at this area, link to that video will be in the description below, and we'll pop up a card right now. Go watch that video after watching this one. So let's go and go to his vehicle location where we'll show you his text messages. Let's go. We're standing where his car was parked and where he completely vanished.
What's really weird, guys, is if you look back at Google Earth at the time when his car was missing, there was a tree that had fell right across the road. It was still there when we came last time, which we weren't able to drive up here. I found that very interesting. Like maybe if he was trying to be dumped up here, maybe someone cut a tree down to try to prevent people from coming all the way up here to see his car. But it was really parked right in this area.
Yeah, and there have been some people up here since last time.
A lot of
as we
people.
know by the sad crying face on the tree, which was
And
creepy.
all the tracks. There's tons of tracks coming through here.
Tons of tracks,
It's
so-
really kind of bizarre to me how he went missing. I don't understand how he was like gone missing up here for so long.
And it
but
took a year to find his car.
we need to reveal some things that weren't known before, guys. So are you ready for some fresh new information on this case? Read a few of his last text messages right before he went missing, guys, and you're gonna understand right now why we believe he may actually be up here lost somewhere. So he may actually not lost. I mean, he will no longer be alive, of course. His remains may be up here somewhere. Let's tell you why.
So the gist of his last text messages, he was basically saying that Marcos was already driving him nuts. Even Marcos's dad was already driving him crazy and pissing him off. He said he was going to go explore on his own. And we think that's like really super key because all the news are saying, oh, he was on his way to start his job when he vanished. That's not necessarily what happened. According to these text messages right here, he had dropped Marcos off at work in Truckee and had gone exploring on his own, which makes way more sense because everyone was wondering, oh, how would he have ended up right here if he was on the way to Truckee to start his job? Well, if he was just gonna go come exploring, that makes total sense that he could have gotten lost and ended up somewhere out here.
And it should be noted also, I mean, something could have happened to him after he went exploring. So we think, our theory is that he came out here maybe to explore, and I still don't know why he would have driven this crazy road, but who knows? You know, people have done crazy things before. Maybe he was on, you know, by himself and he couldn't turn around. Maybe this is a place where he thought he could turn around.
And his cousin actually tried to say that he was despondent.
But there's a lot of back and forth between the families. This has pretty much ripped the family apart. Of course, as anyone can understand, you lose a child. There's been a lot of accusations back and forth, you guys. We're not here to take sides in the family feud. We are here to hopefully bring attention to his case. And people that come out here, hopefully you will keep your eye open for anything that seems out of the usual. All we can go on is what we have in his own last text message to me, which I think is really freaking important. We're gonna search around this area. I'm gonna grab my GPS out of the car so we can have a location, so in case we get lost. I'm also gonna grab my personal locator beacon because this freaking forest is dense, and this is the national forest, and we all know about the 411 missing person cases, so we're gonna stick together. We're not letting anybody out of our sights. You ready? We gotta watch out for poison oak. Now, the thing that's kind of creepy about being out here is the fact that if someone did bring him harm, they probably come out here pretty often and they probably know this area. So there's a small, I know very small chance that we may run into them. So it's something that we have to be aware of and we have to keep in our minds just in case, because I mean, this area is so freaking wooded. Let's get our vests on.
I'm cosplaying.
All right, guys, we got our vests on because a lot of people like to shoot and do target practice out here and hunting. So we just want to make sure that we stick out. So if anybody's shooting and they accidentally shoot us, they will know that they did it on purpose. I'm a granola eater. I got my fanny pack on.
Yes, work it, girl.
I guess let's go up this way. We should scour around the edges of the bushes here and just see. I don't know why he would get out of his vehicle though.
Not unless he was despondent like the cousin said.
We have multiple safety items on us right now. We have a GPS, so when I marked our last spot, and we also have a spot in case all fails, we'll at least be able to use a spot to call for help.
Whoa, this ground is so soft, my foot just got sunk right in.
Want me to spray it for you?
Shut up, boy. They say whoever's at the back gets taken.
I know you said that the last 3 videos,
I
I
don't
think.
know why. Maybe they think they may go into a portal or something crazy.
Portal just sneaks up and grabs you from behind.
No, it just opens up and then you walk into it and disappear. That's what they think.
How do
you don't
you
see it.
you can't see it?
You can if you're paying attention, supposedly. Okay, now, I'm not saying this is real, okay, you guys? I'm not saying this is the real thing or not, but this is what David Politis literally said in one of his interviews that other people have told him. So this is like third-hand information, but I heard it in the interview that I was recently just listening to, that one guy literally saw the weird like portal thing and he stuck his foot in it and his foot disappeared and then he took off running. I believe it if you want to. I don't think I believe it, but let's keep going.
Me and Audrey will find out today.
Let's go, granola eating fanny pack girl. Right here. Okay, so something there.
No, it's right there. It's a...
Oh,
Whoa.
it's literally a bullet.
That's a weird thing
It's
to
actually
find.
a 30-06. His vehicle was like right there. With that said, you know, a lot of people do a lot of target practice up here. A lot of people hunt here. So, I mean, it could be nothing or it could be something. 30-06 though. I think we should go back to our car and we can just back it right up this way as we slowly start increasing our search area.
I was wondering what that was too.
This is like a... I mean, honestly, that's like a piece of a vehicle. That's like a weather strip.
Oh yeah, that is.
So, you know, maybe this was part of his vehicle right here.
That's creepy.
Got something? Yeah, let's look around here. We'll put everything we find on this rock. Wire in it, isn't it? Yeah, I'm not sure why there's a bunch of wire here. It's not like a barbed wire fence or, I mean, people had some really strange ideas what they thought that was. It was definitely not a pallet nail.
Well, that's weird that you just found that in those bushes and this is the exact location where his vehicle was.
I know, it's kind of creepy.
Give it to the ground.
Watch out for later. Found something else? So soft, it's weird.
Oh yeah.
What is that? Hang
It's a
on.
bullet again, I think.
Yeah, another bullet.
Okay guys, we're gonna look up in the trees because the cousin did say he was despondent, so. Okay guys, so one of the missing 411 criteria is usually these disappearances will be near water and we can actually hear a source of water like right over there. This is the end of today's search, but we're gonna come back tomorrow, but this is everything we found right here. We found 2 shell casings and what's probably, I would guess, was part of his car. It's just really creepy. It was over in there in that bush. So we're gonna come back and scour this whole area around where his car was tomorrow. So there's gonna be more searching. So watch until the end.
All right, guys, we are back for another day of searching for Daniel Gallardo. And there's one key point that I want to make before he went missing, like right after he went missing, his last phone call, after he told his girlfriend that he was gonna go exploring. He tried to call her and all he said is hello and it cut out, like as if the phone had no connection. And that's just like how it is. Like right here, we have 1 bar connection, but soon he's down this road about 2.5 miles, his vehicle. And his vehicle, there's no internet connection at all, no cell phone connection, nothing. Luckily for us, there's 2 roads that go around the entire area where his car was found, one above it and one below it. We're gonna drive down each one of them and see if there's any cell phone connection at all down there, like 1 bar that may have let him, you know, make one final call that dropped. All right, guys, so we're gonna head down there right now. Let's go. Now we have 2 bars of service here. Now, if the service is too good, we also know that that wouldn't work.
Okay, so we're about directly above where his car location was. It's about right over there. And usually when people go missing and they have a cell phone, they'll go uphill to try to get reception. And he obviously found at least 1 bar of reception, maybe up his way up this hill. We can't go any further on this road. It's completely blocked. We're gonna go down to his car location and start to go up and see if we could find any clues. Are you guys ready? Also, this terrain is like pretty steep, so he would have had a hard time, and a moth just flew by. But yeah, he probably would have had a hard time going up.
Looks like there's some motorcycle tracks out here since yesterday, so.
There's something right there, and I'm gonna go check. Be right back, Dad. It's a liquid energy. What do you think about that, Bob?
It's kind of interesting. Let's keep rolling.
I'm a Bigfoot construction worker. So right now we are at Gallardo's last car location.
All right, today we're gonna head uphill under the premise that he was looking for cell phone reception. So that's where we're going, up this way, to see if we can get any cell phone reception heading up this way, even just the spottiest bit of cell reception. So let's go. I think you got something over here though.
Okay, move over. We look like strange Russians.
Hang out with some strange Russians today. We'll dig big because it's obviously down.
Big, 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 big.
No, it's got nothing. Let's forget this one. Jump for snakes here. No reception here, so.
And this would have been like, you know, probably the first thing he tried. His car would
was
have been
right
there.
Right where our vehicle is exactly where his car was. We're gonna head up. Some prints here. We just discovered a footprint over there. And of course it can't be his because it was such a long time ago, but maybe it was somebody else. Like I said, if something did happen to him, if some foul play was involved, it's not beyond the imagination that they would come back here again, you know? So let's keep going. One thing that's really strange to me is that there's not a lot of garbage up here with metal detecting, but there's a lot where his vehicle was. I mean, we've been metal detecting this whole area. We're not finding much, but everything is right down and around where his vehicle was found.
You got something?
Yeah.
Oh, right there.
We got something. Oh. Be careful with this one. This one hasn't even been fired yet.
That's kind of weird.
Still zilch, nothing. No reception at all. Yeah, the road dead ends right here. Nowhere for him to have gone at all. I can tell people have turned around here. Dirt bike tracks. We should stick with them in case of bear. Still absolutely no reception. We know if you get up this hill enough, there's actually 4G. So it just depends on if he made it out this way. We're trying to avoid the poison oak though. Kind of crazy how dense this forest is. Our vehicle's right there and we could barely even see it from here. It's like really thick. Wouldn't be surprising if he got turned around up here. Didn't know which way to go. Huh?
This looks like fresh crap of some kind. I think it might be a bear.
Yeah, it's probably bear. Remember, if there's a bear, we have to be loud. No bear!
Good job, Dad.
No bear! Look. Oh yeah, that looks more like a coyote or something, or it could be a mountain lion. We got to be on our toes, you guys. You can't even see our vehicle from here, actually. So, and you wouldn't even know there's a road there. I mean, if you got turned around and you weren't sure which way to go, just the wrong direction, and you're gonna be in trouble. He was a young kid. He was pretty young, so his ability to hike far, if he got lost, is reality. I think he would have gone uphill though. I think he would have gone uphill because I feel like he would have tried to get cell phone reception. Obviously, clearly he did. He tried to contact his girlfriend and a call dropped. Let's keep going. I want to get to a spot where at least we can get some type of, you know, reception, but I also want to watch out for poison oaks. I'm seeing some more. Like this, poison oak. Some more prints of some kind of animal. Right here. Almost looks like a deer hoof.
Are they your hoof?
Oh, there's poison oak right there. I mean, look, even right now, man, I wouldn't know where to go if we got lost. It would be really hard, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Luckily, we have our, you know, multiple maps and GPS to find where we're at. But if we didn't have that, I would already be saying, let's get back to the car. There's some more tracks right here. Some animal tracks. Look, most likely a coyote. Too small. It looks like to be a mountain lion.
What is it?
Kind of looks like an onion peel. It's from sure.
Oh, we got 1 bar.
We got 1 bar here?
We got 1 bar right here. Should I try to call it myself? Let's just call and see if it drops. It's like...
It's iffy, like his call was?
It's like not enough. It's just not enough. to make the call yet. We need to get a little higher. Some kind of crap, I don't know. Could be a bear cub because there's a lot of berries in it.
Oh yeah, it's like a bear.
Go away, bear! We're at the very edge here. See if it can connect yet. It's trying, but it can't.
Message M32. We're sorry. Your
It's cutting out like his would
Cutting
have.
out.
He could be in this area.
He could be in this area.
Or he at least made the call from this area.
Let's see if there's any evidence of just anything. Let's stick together in a cluster. Any mountain lion bear is going to hesitate when we're all together. They'll pick off the weak element of an extreme danger. Where should we go, guys?
It's in there? In that clump? Yeah.
If you see a mountain lion or a bear, I need you guys to give me the I need you guys to give me the bear spray because I'm gonna go straight to, I'm gonna walk up to him and I'm gonna hit him with the bear spray. Oh, it's a piece of a can. Kind of looks old. I mean, I don't know. This has a little key on it so you could open it. It looks like footprints. Look, that's like a boot pattern right there. Why does it look like there's no one right here? See that?
Yeah, those are fresh.
Those are some kind of patterns of a boot or something. I assume they're fresh. You would think they would be gone after that long, but who knows? I mean, really, who knows? If we had a measuring tape, we could literally measure the length. Now that's from here to here. If it's a 12-inch print, you can pretty much assume it's somewhere estimated to be around 6 feet tall.
Kind of faded.
Coming through here, and I wonder if they came this way. Some kind of animal burrow right there. Not sure if it's a fox or a coyote. I don't want to fall into it.
Hey, it's a clearing.
Now I tell you right now, man, if I didn't have all of our equipment, I'd be pretty sketched right now, because I tell you what, it would be really easy to get lost right here. Let's see if we can figure out where we're even at. And we're right here, so we're pretty far away.
There's something right there. I can't tell if it's a tree or what.
There's somebody?
Something right there.
There's a sign right there. I believe it says the beginning of the National Forest. And there's something hanging in a tree here, which may explain the footprint we found.
Let's go.
I'm already getting a little sketched, to be honest.
So we're gonna try to make our way back now without the GPS and see how easy it is to get lost, but it's like really crazy up here. It's really dense. It's like super easy to get lost.
You think he came this way?
Yeah, I think he probably came this way. If he was lost and he wasn't dumped out here. Yeah, I think he came up this way to try to get cell reception. So I think we'd be in the right area.
I don't really know if he went up here because we haven't found anything, any clothes or keys or anything like that besides that weird metal top thingy. So either he went up here to find reception or he didn't. And we kind of scattered all over here. Now we're gonna walk down and see if we can find anything else.
Think he came up this way?
Maybe. All right, guys, it's really scary up here because there's probably tons of bears about to eat us. He might have gone up here, but I'm not sure yet because we haven't really found anything.
All right, guys, we are gonna try to find our way back. No GPS, just to see if we can find our way back. If not, I've got multiple GPS units. In addition, I got a spot personal locator beacon, so we'll definitely be okay. This will be a good test to see how easy it could be just to try to like get lost. We're gonna try to go right back the same way. Let's see if we can do it. Let's go.
We're gonna die.
I wonder if these like matted down spots are where bears sleep.
I'm already feeling lost. See that? Yep, here's a print.
Did we already pass up the trees with the red?
Yeah, we did.
Oh my god.
Bees nest. Yeah, that's part of a hornet's nest. Yeah, there's a hornet's nest.
Hey, we're finding scraps of that.
You gotta be really careful because we don't want to get stung.
Ew.
Oh, it's a gross maggot thing again. Smash it, Audrey, smash it. Good. Oh yeah.
A nail. So now that would be a pallet nail. They're different calibers. That's a 302 and that's a 300 and that is a, I can't even make it out. I think it's a 30-06 like I said.
It's in that right there.
Piece of wire. It's really tiny.
It's a squirrel. It's a squirrel. It's a crazy squirrel. Ah! Yeah, the plague. He was staring at us like a creepy squirrel, Dad.
Hey, look at this. What is this? Like a dirt bike maybe?
Oh yeah, it is like a dirt bike.
Something left its mark there, huh? Maybe squirrels running the back and forth.
We have something right here, and this is right next to his car location. Let's dig the sucker up. Ah! Whoa, what the heck's that?
Dad looks like a Bigfoot in the background.
Washer, I think.
It's a washer.
Great. Was it tinfoil right next to his car last time?
Let's not touch it with your hands because I'll be freaked out.
Okay, don't worry. I'm not. Oh, Dad! Dad.
Yeah, just tinfoil. That's kind of interesting to find out here.
Hey, that's a piece of something. What the heck's that?
Take a piece of tissue.
The tables have turned. I'm now the one with the fanny pack.
They're leaving us, aren't they, Audrey?
Yep.
You know,
Ah, bottle!
Yeah, that is actually interesting. Bottle, because a lot of times you've seen drinking.
Yeah, this is a beer bottle.
Yeah, that is kind of interesting. I mean, it could be anybody, of course, man. But you know, when you're trying to Search for something, any clue could be telling. See tire marks, but I mean, at the same time, you know, for years ago, this is gonna be definitely fresher from that.
But what if they come back? There's something right there. No joke. Come on.
Another beer can? I'm telling you, this is a spot I want to focus a little attention on. Because if there was foul play, who's to say they didn't drive over here and dump them?
That is a Pepsi.
Okay, you know what's really weird is there's only stuff over here and up there where his car was found. So this spot is suspicious. Let's keep looking. Let's go. Come on, friends. We're looking. Go away. Get a load of this.
Did you get that?
Yeah, I did.
Unfortunately, mountain lion is in this area. He was the one drinking.
We have one X this way too. So it's possible he went this way.
Hey, Blake, it's a butt shroom.
Look at this. This is kind of creepy. I wish we had time to look around this spot. Look at that.
there's a pond.
We have to just take a peek. How hard would it have been for them to dump them right here? Oh my God, we need an underwater drone. Well, I'd say we covered a lot of ground today and no signs of Gallardo anywhere. Another mystery that'll probably never be solved. So if you guys like this video, go check out our playlist. We have tons of videos just like this that you're gonna love.